Kieran here from Boxing Bants. I'm here with promoter slash manager slash psychologist slash therapist Stephen Sharpe. Celtic Clash 8 so far tonight. What's your thoughts on the card so far?
It's good, isn't it? You know, packed out there. You know, some good scraps to come. Yeah. You know, I know we just really impressed by Dominic there. You know, I've already said it to you when Dominic was here, but he was really good. You know, really good. I'm excited for him. You know, I think there's obviously getting a couple of fights, but I think there's some good domestic fights there for him maybe next year. But he looked really good. Yeah. And strong.
Yeah. Well, obviously the video now come out after Stephen and. Stephen will have fought Stephen Webb, and the headline will have gone ahead. What's your thoughts on that fight in general?
It'll be a good fight. The two boys are with us, so I don't like calling who's going to win. It'll be a good scrap. I think Webb will have to really perform.
It's very enjoyable that like a lot of these lads now in Ireland are coming under the same umbrella with Boxing Ireland, and now these fights have been able to be made. Like the headline, one of them is only their second fight, and it's really refreshing to see them fighting. So how do you think, how far away are you from having pretty much 90% of having fighters under maybe your umbrella and being able to have them all fight against each other?
Yeah, look, that's not what we're after or what we're about. We just I was just looking back through my photographs today. Like when we started off Celtic Clash 2, obviously Celtic Clash 1 had been here a few years before, but for me the start of it was Celtic Clash 2. And we didn't start off saying, we're gonna grow and grow and grow. It has happened, do you know what I mean? And a lot of that is down to how we treat the lads. Do you know what I mean? A lot of our fighters are happy with us. We're keeping them busy, putting the work in, and it takes a lot of work. People don't really understand the amount of work and time and effort that it takes into consistently doing. Anyone can do one show. Anybody can do one show. It's doing the second one and the third one and the fourth one and the fifth one. And everything that comes with that. But yeah, we're doing good. Put up a post this morning. Don't over-promise, over-deliver. We don't. We're honest with the lads. We tell them, look, this is what we'll try and do for you. And so far we've been able to do that.
Yeah. At the moment, one fighter on the at the moment is Jake Hanneys. I've interviewed him, and I've interviewed Victor a couple of times since. Obviously, look, everyone knows the story. The fight ended. Victor won the fight on the judge scorecards. Some people thought Victor won, some people thought Jake won. There's been a lot to them between the negotiations. Can you clarify yourself, as I'm being in the middle of it all, what is the truth between the negotiation of a rematch between the two of them?
So suppose to clarify first, Victor won the fight. The fight, he won it. At the end of the day, you can say, Jake won it. Victor won it because the judges said he won it. So I think that that's done and dusted. As far as there hasn't, and I don't look. I really like Victor, and a lot of respect him. He's a really good kid, but there wasn't an offer. There genuinely wasn't an offer. In terms of an offer, we're looking at it, we look at the bigger picture. That's a fight that really should be happening in Ireland. It shouldn't be happening in London. Also, which
no, it definitely shouldn't.
And also, the talking about a fight that was the fight sanctioned even. I know the answer to that. So you can talk about going to London, but at the end of the day, the fight has to be sanctioned. And at that point, it wasn't. So there had been no fight sanctioned. There wasn't an offer. Obviously, there was an offer of a slot to fight there. We counteracted that saying, we could do it up here. Would have been a good fight up here. So no, there was no meaningful offer. I don't think that this thing. I don't think an offer or no offer is the issue. The two lads want to get it on. But we were just kind of against it because it's in London. It just doesn't make any sense, and it doesn't make. We need to look after Jake, and it doesn't make any sense for Jake to be okay. There's a slot over there, but having to fly himself over, sell tickets in London. That's ridiculous. That fight took.
I don't think anyone in the boxing would really agree with that in particular, because it doesn't make sense, because it's grown into quite a big fight now. And it just doesn't make sense for it to be on an English card where a lot of people wouldn't know them. You know what I mean? Whereas everyone would want to see it here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it would sell quite a few tickets.
Absolutely. And obviously we're looking at Jake's best interests. But also our own as promoters. And we want that fight in Ireland. We'll be announcing the date soon. Jake will be on it. You know, if Victor, you know, wants to fight him on that, happy days. But it's regards an offer, there was, you know, there was no offer. You know, there was there was some talk of, you know, a slot, like you know, maybe maybe they're still covering the show cost, but it's only what, 200 or 300, 400 quid. That's not. You know, it just didn't make any sense, and you know, and I know because I like Leonard says, make us an offer and we'll consider it, and that offer wasn't made. Yeah, you know.
I know you have a show coming up in September. You obviously haven't announced where it's going to be and all this stuff, but would it, if negotiations were to go well and there was a legitimate offer either from you or from them, would that be a possibility to actually headline the card? Would that be something along those lines?
Look, of course it's a headliner, you know. But look at the last show we did. You know, there's a couple of fights on that. You could say, you know, that's you know, like Martin and Franzi, you could headline a small hall with that. You know, obviously you have Eric in the mix as well. So yeah, it's a headline fight. Will it headline a show? I don't know. I don't know. But it's definitely, you know, it's definitely a fight you want. You want on the show, you know.
Yeah. Right. Well. I think that's really it, Stephen. But I really appreciate your time. I'm really enjoying the show myself now, I have to say. It's the first Celtic Clash show I've actually been to myself now. And 2 years run around like blue ass flies trying to sort it all out. So I have to say, it's great to see the work that you're doing for Irish boxing. Like.
Yeah, and look, you know what? The same to yourselves as well. You know, there's so many of yourselves and Johnny and, you know, all the lads in, you know, Irish boxing and Jerry, you know, all the lads, like the amount Joe of Irish boxing, the amount of work that you put in, you know. So it's, you know, there's a lot of people putting effort into Irish boxing at the moment, you know, and this is the results, you know.
Yeah. Well, thanks very much, Stephen. Let you get back to promoting.